Hi, it's me, YouTube sensation, Jordan Seal. Actually, I'm just a regular person with a regular life. I'm married, I got 2 kids, I got a full-time job, I occasionally like to eat things and get sleep. It's a busy life, like most normal lives. And in the very limited free time that I have, I like to do things that feel fulfilling. Since I was a teenager for 20 years, the main way that I've enriched myself in my free time is enriched myself. That sounds like it could be taken the wrong way. Is by writing and performing my own music. As an offshoot of that main hobby, there are some other things that I found I quite like to do. I've become really fond of making visual art related to the music that I write and record. This all started back in 2021 when I was releasing a brand new song every single week, and that was already hard enough, but I found myself compelled to try to make unique album art and sometimes even music videos.
New play, same roles, new face, same pose.
For each of those releases. And at first I thought that was because it was something that I felt like I had to do, and I'm good at following rules. I'm good at finding them, even hidden in deep, dark places, and then following them. But in fact, I think it's really just that I liked that process and felt a degree of fulfillment every time I made cover art or a music video. And so, though to an outsider, it might have just looked like content or like self-promotion, it's actually something that was really making me feel good, and that became kind of an integral part of my idea of what I was doing with my music. In my head, there was like an analogy to the old like indie days of the 1980s where you like have your own little label and like make art and do your distribution. It's just part of like making the entire package and taking ownership over that. Feels good, feels creative, and I guess I'm just like Jordan Records, and this is a thing that I do. Now, if you pay attention to anything that you've seen on YouTube, on Instagram, on any social media platform, what you're supposed to do if you're Jordan Records is a lot more than just make cover art and music videos. You're supposed to basically go on a like all-out barrage of promotion every time you finish something and decide that you want to release it. I have kind of tried to do, honestly, sort of a half-assed version of that in the past, and it lacked everything that made me enjoy doing cover art and music videos. I got no inherent pleasure or creative juice out of doing that type of promotion, and really it seemed actually to sap even more energy than like normal day-to-day activities. And I sort of found that actually I don't think I have enough free time and energy to do what some of these like promo gurus imagine you doing. I don't know who their target audience is. Maybe it's like 15-year-olds who have all been thrown out of school or something, but that doesn't seem like a lifestyle that any like regular person could actually follow. But that's a rant for another video. Instead, I want to focus on cover art and music videos, because I have been focused on them and I've been reminded of just how enriching they can be to a creative project like this. The first and main thing that I've been thinking about is, what cover art am I going to create for this project? I love this process because even though I'm not really a visual thinker and definitely not a visual artist, I have no skills in that department, I really like thinking about what are the themes of the music that I've written, either musically or lyrically? What sort of images does the music evoke? What associations do I have? And it's fun to just kind of like spitball, free associate ideas and eventually stumble into things that seem exciting, that are like sparks for that creative flame, right? So I did a little bit of that a few weeks ago, and I bought something online. I've been waiting for it to arrive for several weeks, and it just came in. That's why I'm making this video. I just opened it, and I'm excited to actually like make the cover art this afternoon using it. It's a teeny tiny trophy with the name of the song on it, Millennial Dreams. I know I had a bunch of little plastic participation trophies from all the different things that I tried to participate in and exceed in when I was younger. I'm a lawyer now, like none of those panned out. So this seemed like a nice realistic representation of many of my millennial dreams. I'm excited to take this out into the shed and just like take some pictures of it, put it in weird positions, hold it, cradle it, maybe I'll kiss on it. Who knows what is going to end up feeling right. But I know at a minimum it's going to be fun to mess around with this extraordinarily small basketball trophy and make something that sort of ends up having a relationship with this song. The next thing that I wanted to do is to try to do some kind of borderline live performance of the song. I could go find some open mic nights in the area where I live, and I may still do that, but I already do a bunch of this stuff staring into my iPhone, and I realized that I haven't really done performances of this song from start to finish before. I've just like written it over time and then recorded it piecemeal over time. So that seems like an exciting challenge, and that's probably something else that I'm gonna try to sit down and do.
Somebody wake me, 'cause I'm too deep.
I also, in the back of my mind, am thinking about doing some sort of music video. Are those things likely to attract listeners, to make you blow up, go viral? Who cares, right? That's not really the point. Even though all the things that I do on this channel or that you do in the world have the potential to be observed and received by other people, that's not really what it's about, right? Like sometimes you do a thing just because you really want to do the thing. The fact that it has an element that makes it seem like content or self-promotion, that doesn't necessarily define what it is for you. So if you see that stuff coming, I want you just to think about how much I probably enjoyed making it and how much fun you might have if you made something similar to support whatever thing that you're making. Food for thought, at least. But in the interim, thank you so much for your time. As always, I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you around. Oh, and I mean, the song is coming out on December 22nd, so if you want to, don't mark your calendar for it. But if you see this little guy on your feed at some point, click on him. I think it's a good song. If you have enjoyed what's on this channel, you may enjoy what it has to offer. Okay, that's it. That was legit promo. Let's all be clear. I appreciate your time. Talk to you soon.